I left, took my girls. We are in a hotel. To just set the record straight, we were not in danger. It was just best that we left.
I feel so empty. I've never felt like this in my life. I don't feel like myself. I don't even remember what it feels like to be happy. I just feel like I'm failing so much as a mom. My life is so hard, but it just makes me sad.
Welcome back, family. Today we are going to review yet another delusional modern woman who decided to break up her family unit for no valid reason, just to come to the realization that she made the biggest mistake of her life later on. But before the tears of regret, let's first start by watching how arrogant she was when she decided to leave her husband.
I left, took my girls. We are in a hotel. I'm not going to say too much, but we're safe. To just set the record straight, we were not in danger. It was just best that we left. There was an exchanging of words that did not sit well with me. Went with my gut. If he cared, he would. That's what I tell my daughter. Why don't I tell myself that? I already know what's happening. He's making me out to look like I'm a certain way, and that's okay. Because that's also a big reason why I go back every time. I have to remind myself that not one single person lives in my house besides my family. I'm just publicly sharing because I also know that how many women are in relationships like this. I feel like it's been normalized and it's not okay. I have a plan in mind, but I don't at the same time. I'm just gonna take one day at a time. I have more love and support from strangers than I do my own family. That is sad, but it's okay. I cannot wait to come out on top and do this. I'm trying to make myself believe that everything's gonna be okay. But really, in reality, I don't feel like that. Everything's gonna be okay.
This is exactly how modern women lie to themselves all the time. They put themselves in difficult situations, but still believe that everything will be okay because they have been saved and helped by people around them their all lives. In this case, this woman underestimated the comfort her family unit was giving to her. And now all she does is cry and complain on the internet about how lonely and hard her life has become since she left her husband. Check it out.
I am like literally not okay. And I haven't been okay for a long time. I feel so empty. I've never felt like this in my life. The only thing that keeps me going is my baby. The pain is unbearable. I feel disassociated from everything and everyone. I don't feel like myself. I don't even remember what it feels like to be happy. I don't remember what it feels like to not fake being okay. Mommy loves you so much. And one day we're gonna be together and we're gonna be so happy. Mommy won't be sad.
We are not feeling sorry for you no matter how much you cry. And in this next clip, you will see that even her own mother stopped feeling sorry for her, and she also stopped supporting her because she got tired of her BS.
I'm having a hard day today. I'm really missing my baby. The best word that I know how to describe how I'm feeling is like I'm being tortured by my ex and by my own mother. I remember when I first left and we were staying in a hotel and I was so scared because I had no idea what I was doing. I remember how I felt. Things are still so hard and they haven't gotten easier. They've just been harder in a different way. However, I just want to recognize that I'm doing it. I've come so far and I never would have thought that I would be where I am today. I'm holding on to what the next 6 months are going to look like for me and for my girls. That is what keeps me going. I do know that in the next 6 months, so much good is going to happen because so much good has happened already in 6 months. I'm having a hard day and I literally have to try so hard to find goodness in everything, or I will find myself cooped up in my room, hiding and crying all day.
Being rejected even by your own family members tells us everything we need to know about you. It is understandable to see your ex-husband refusing to help you in this madness. But when your own parents decide to take your ex-husband's side, that clearly shows how much of a bad person you really are. I've always insisted that I don't really care what these selfish modern women do with their lives, but it always pisses me off when they have children and put these innocent children at a statistical disadvantage in society. And the worst part is that they know that their children are struggling and they're going to struggle their all lives. But still, they persist in their debauchery because they only think about themselves and their so-called happiness. Now, 1 year later, she realizes that her life is getting worse, and she starts to question everything. Check it out.
If you don't know, I left my husband a year ago, and I've been wanting to come on here and give a life update of a year from now and what my life looks like. And I've been hoping that I would be able to come on here and tell you guys that life is just fucking great. But it's not. It's still really hard. I wanted to have my shit more together. I know that this isn't the truth, but I just feel like I'm failing so much as a mom. I know that that's not the truth, you know? But life is so fucking hard. I just got to spend 11.5 hours with my baby, and it was just the most sweetest time. I hate that I feel this way, but I miss my mom so much. I miss my baby. Life is not where I want it to be a year later.
Now, everybody has left you, including your mom. She is finding out the hard way that life ain't that easy when you have zero support system. All I will tell her is, she can now have a test of what a man's life feels like. This woman doesn't have the majority of the custody of her children because she does drugs, and here is the proof.
Did you know that flour is a form of medicine? Did you know that it actually heals people? Whatever type of impairment that you're talking about, it actually does make me better. My doctor has said that. I've seen the same doctor for over 20 years. A normal person is right here. I right here. I'm on high alert all the time, okay? Whenever I consume flour, it brings me down to normalcy. It brings me down to where I can function. I know that gardening is taboo right now, especially to the older generation. But it is actually healing. And if you know me personally, you can vouch that it does make me a better person. I just have a lot of anxiety. I'm a little stressed the fuck out all the time. I also drink alcohol sometimes. That also impairs people's brains, but doesn't mean I'm choosing that over my kids. I would never do that. Okay, that's it. I just wanted to let you know, Sheila. Okay, I hope you have a good day though, Sheila. Bye-bye.
And she also excessively vaped the Delta 9, which can be harmful to children.
Hi. Can someone please explain to me how you can go to a gas station and buy Delta 9 vapes or little whatever? You can go to a gas station and get this. It's totally legal. How? Please help me make sense. Why I don't have my baby for some Delta 9. I'm going home 13 weeks without my baby and I don't have her. Over Delta 9. I have my test results to prove it. I haven't wanted to make any posts or any updates because I don't want the haters in my life to know that I'm hurting and that I'm struggling, honestly. But this is part of it, and it's really hard. And it's really hard for me to be present, to do anything work-wise, or for Emma and Natalie. It's hard for me to be happy. It's hard for me to focus all over some Delta 9. That's it. If someone could have explained that to me, that would be great.
At the end, after her mother and her own family realize how crazy she is and decide to leave her alone, she comes back to the internet to cry some more. But even her own audience is starting to realize that she is the problem, and they all start to question her by telling her that maybe she is going crazy.
You can't tell, I've been crying. I guess maybe because I'm alone, everything is hitting me. The sadness of knowing that I'm not going to be able to talk to my stepson, but I'm confused, but at the same time, I'm just so sure. And I just know that I'm doing the right thing, but it just makes me sad. People that I want to support me the most are not. That's what mommy has to do. I do cry in front of my girls. I'm just trying to limit it. Just trying to be positive and like bring good energy. I feel like if I stay calm and I stay happy for my girls, that it will be calm and happy environment. I respect your thoughts on me. I respect it. But I also want you to know I don't care that you think I'm going crazy. A year from now, my life is going to look so different. And in order for that to happen, I have to do hard things, and I'm going to have to step out of my comfort zone. And I didn't think I would be doing it alone, but I am. It's okay. It's okay. It's going to be very rewarding, and I'm going to just be very proud of myself. And I can come out on top and show my girls, like, I did it. I needed to get that out. It feels good to cry.
Remember that this woman said the same thing when she left her husband. She said that a year from now, everything will be okay. Now she is saying it again, and we all know that not much is going to change a year from now, and all she is doing is just hurting her own children. I really hope that her ex-husband makes sure that she is really clean before allowing their children to start spending significant time with her again. This is just sad that our children have to endure to live with mothers like this because the government has given them so much power. And that is why we have to protect ourselves at all times against these types of women. And above all, don't forget to keep your head up, focus on your goals, and everything else will follow. I love you and I appreciate you for all your support. Please feel free to like, subscribe, comment, and share to help push this content to more men in need. I'm out. Peace.